The pain is marked on the walls. In Aida refugee camp, the occupation is too close to home. Israeli military raids and arrests are routine. Monza Amira and other activists refuse to accept the Israeli crackdown. He was arrested in December and held in Offa military prison for 2 months.
It's a continuous torture. Since I entered Offa, it was the first time that I was walking in Ford. I was handcuffed and I have to walk like this always. If you raise your head or look to see where are you will be beaten.
Monza has been jailed before. He describes worsening conditions. No electricity, little food or sunlight, little access to medical care and torture.
My fear was to lose my mind because you have nothing to do. They assault you every single moment.
Offa is one of 23 known Israeli military prisons and the only one in the occupied West Bank. The number of inmates is increasing rapidly. Well, let's take a look at some of those statistics on Palestinian prisoners. There's been about 8,000 Palestinians arrested since October the 7th. That's the equivalent of around 44 people every single day. According to official Israeli figures, when the war began in October, there were just over 5,000 Palestinians incarcerated in Israeli jails. Now we're looking at more than 9,000, and many of those are being held in administrative detention without any formal charges or trial. Before the war, that was around 1,300, and since the war, that number has shot up to more than 3,600 Palestinian inmates. Before the war, there were 33 women behind bars. Now there are more than 80. There were 170 children. Now that number is more than 200.
All of the violations being committed today are about dehumanization. We are talking about the worst period of detainees, not just the conditions but also the scale of abuse. And Israeli prison guards are boasting about the crimes they carried out.
Israeli TV's Channel 13 broadcasts video of how guards show off their treatment of prisoners. With videos like this, Palestinians worry about the fate of their loved ones, while some received the worst news: they didn't survive their imprisonment. Israeli authorities are withholding the bodies of at least 26 Palestinians who died in custody, more than half of them in the past 6 months, so families have not been able to bury their loved ones. Laura Khan, Al Jazeera in the occupied West Bank.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.